Hello guys and welcome to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And we're going to be reacting to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This is one of probably the only trailer that we got from, at least the public audience. We know that they showed Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but this is the only trailer that hit the public for an upcoming MCU movie. We're very excited to see what it is that they're going to be doing. We are both super fans of the first Black Panther. We liked the Black Panther one quite a lot.
Yeah, it was so good. And I'm gonna speak for myself. I do think I'm gonna watch this maybe a little bit of a heavy heart. Obviously, Chadwick Boseman, our king. I'm very curious to see how they're gonna handle his passing. I think that's been on all of our minds.
I think everybody has had that kind of I don't want to say doubt, but definitely a curiosity to see how they handle it. How do you even tell a story without the guy, right? Like without the Black Panther, without our King T'Challa, how do you pick up from what we had and after Endgame? And I wonder basically like what is the script, right? What is the storytelling how are they gonna explain what happened? We lost Chadwick Boseman. He was an amazing actor. The very first guy to come out of the portal in Endgame.
I know.
A lot of really good moments that we had with him. And one of the very first MCU black superhero, and he carries that crown proudly. And I think he did a lot of good for a lot of people out there that never really felt represented. I think he is a symbol for that, and I hope that Black Panther as a saga can continue being that that torch that guides young audiences to be like, hey, I have someone that looks like me and he is a superhero, and that doesn't go away with Chadwick, hopefully.
Absolutely.
That's more of the take here. I have no idea what the plot is. I have no idea. I don't know anything. I know that the name is Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
I've had some theories like maybe it's like the Wakanda civilization versus Atlantis, because that was kind of like what they teased in Endgame was like that there was some earthquake going on, and I was like, okay, what happens with earthquakes, tsunamis, and
we handle it by not handling it.
Exactly, and it tends to happen like under the surface, and what is under the surface? Atlantis. So I don't know, man, if Namor is making an appearance here. I have no idea. I'm hoping. This is like my crazy theories before I watch the trailer. But I'm a really big fan of the character and what they did with him so far and the world of Wakanda. I want to spend more time with their culture and seeing how these events affected Wakanda itself. Like, we don't really know how the snap affected Wakanda after the fact. The last we've seen was Infinity War. That's it. So we don't really know how the people handled it. I hope that we can tackle a few of those things. But man, without further ado, let's watch this thing.
Gonna go right into this.
All right.
Great sound choice.
Chills, man.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
This is stunning.
Hell yeah, dude. The Dora Milaje.
I know.
Wow, man, this looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, Atlantis!
That's it.
It's Atlantis!
That's it.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, nice! Yes! Dude! Oh my god.
Wow.
The little handshake.
I know.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Ironheart. Oh, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, sick. Sick, dude. Wow. We're getting a Black Panther, dude. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Oof.
That got me in the field.
Yeah, that was definitely you could feel it throughout the trailer.
Yeah. You definitely feel the weight of the loss.
Yeah,
and
throughout the trailer.
Definitely some kind of turmoil going on. I do think that, like you called it, it might be like an Atlantis versus Wakanda situation.
It's interesting because I wonder what the conflict is, really. I wonder if they're going to pull from the comics or if they're going to create a whole different situation. Maybe they blame Wakanda for what happened, for the snap, you know, because they were a big part of the battle in Infinity War.
Right.
Maybe they're like, hey, the battlefield happened here. You know, it's kind of like your fault. I don't know how they're going to spin it. But clearly it is a confrontation between two civilizations that are highly advanced in technology. Now I wonder, because with Wakanda it's one thing. Dude, I can't believe we got Atlantis. Sorry, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna get Namor, and that's gonna be great when it comes to lore building for the MCU, because it's yet another door that's gonna push another boundary.
Yeah,
the depths of water.
Absolutely.
You know, and we're gonna get to see what that world looks like as well.
I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, we got to see a sequence of Ironheart kind of, you know, doing the Tony Stark thing. Yeah. You know, I love that. I love that it's the heart that falls, and clearly that's what they're referencing.
Yeah.
Ross is back. We have the return of Ross, which I think is cool to have him back because he was a really cool character in the first one. Also, the only white dude in the first one, which was cool. But yeah, the first half of this trailer, and I did get a little bit emotional seeing her do the handshake with the brother. Well, I mean, with whoever that was, but that is their handshake, you know, and that definitely carried a weight, man, that I wasn't expecting from this trailer. And the Queen stating that she's lost everybody, you know,
she
obviously
really has. And
the father and now the son, presumably. We just saw. I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to acknowledge that, you know, T'Challa is no longer with us.
Yeah, and it's going to be really interesting to see. You can see that there's a lot of grief coming through. You can see that everyone is visibly devastated by T'Challa's loss. And, you know, like, the best thing that they can really do, that all of us can do, is really just, like, show up and just do right by him.
Yeah, by the legacy that Chadwick left.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like that it might just be me reading into it. It does look like that's what they're all just trying to do in this.
Yeah, keep up the legacy.
Yeah, there were some really badass moments with Okoye. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, the Dora Milaje is doing some stuff in this, dude. And, like, it looks like they're going to be protecting the Queen. It looks like she's the one that's now in command. So it's gonna be a Black Panther and a Queen. Well, it's interesting because they always did that in the movie. In the comics, it's always been like the one person, and it feels like they're treating the Black Panther more like a title, kind of like Thor, where you don't have to be king to be a Black Panther.
Right.
Obviously, we saw that with T'Challa. He was Black Panther before he became king in Civil War, so it's not attached anymore.
Yeah.
At least in the MCU. So it looks like the Queen is going to be the one leading whatever situation is happening politically.
Yeah.
The Dora Milaje are going to be the ones leading the militia, and then obviously we have a Black Panther. It looks very much like Killmonger's suit with the golden accents.
Yeah.
And we did not get a face reveal. We don't know who's in the suit.
I don't think you can even tell, like, who
if it's a female or male.
I think or male.
Because if it was female, if they revealed that much, and you can kind of tell. I mean, I'm sure people are going to do breakdowns. We're going to know eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Heavy spoilers, we're looking at you.
Yeah, exactly. Someone like them or new rock stars, they're definitely going to be like, hey, wait a second. Like, you know, in this reflection, we can clearly see that, look, this is a front shot, and it's clearly a woman.
And then eventually Canadian lad, you know,
exactly.
0.25.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to get that dissected.
Absolutely.
But as we're coming right out of watching this for the very first time, it's a mystery. I think it's probably for the best. I would like to keep that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like a huge, plot point, I'm assuming, in the movie, like selecting the next Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
And because in the first one, it was so much conflict, man. Like all these tribes were not agreeing in what Black Panther should or should not be doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Killmonger came in and disturbed the peace and into what everybody thought that they should or should not be doing, and he kind of like pretty much built a dictatorship overnight. And I mean, he's been planning this for a while, right? So when he comes in, he has a plan. He knows exactly how to destabilize a state, and that's what he's been trained for. So that's exactly what he does.
That's literally his job.
In Wakanda, he completely destabilizes it, takes control over it overnight, and that's what we saw in Black Panther 1. I wonder with Black Panther 2, the situation is reversed, where it's like, it doesn't matter. We're all Wakanda. All the tribes, we are Wakanda. Wakanda Forever is the title. So I'm expecting them to kind of have this strength in the sense that, yes, we are different, but we all are from Wakanda, and this is our territory. Because it's very funny, because that's how we are as a human race, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's always a country versus another. But I always have this theory, and we always like to talk about these things like if it happened,
Alien
right?
theory.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? No matter how much hate there is with humanity right now and across different countries and wars and stuff. The one thing that would unite us is if there's like an alien spacecraft and it just lands on Earth, or it just hovers around Earth and it starts destroying cities.
A common enemy.
You can bet humanity will be like, fuck this. We all have to work together. We're destroying that thing. We can fight each other later. That's priority. And I feel like that's going to kind of be like Wakanda's thing, where it's like, even though they had their differences, they still showed up to fight the common enemy that was Thanos in Infinity War. And I think they're going to show up to whatever this conflict is with Atlantis. It doesn't look like it's going to be very nice or a peaceful one at that. So I'm excited, man, to see Namor. We don't know. I don't think we saw. Maybe we saw Namor, but he had a helmet, so I don't even really know if we got to see the actor quite well. Whoever he's.
I think there was a quick snapshot.
Right, like the throne or whatever.
Who was supposed to be Namor. I'm really interested to see what the conflict is going to be. I feel like one of my theories is that as they're dealing with the Atlantis situation, they might be dealing with like multiple candidates for the Black Panther.
Yeah.
As
who's going to be the Black Panther?
Who is going to be that? Because there might be some that who actually want to do it, or it might just be everyone being like, no, I cannot fill in those shoes, or take that responsibility. There was something so ethereal about like the brief shots that we did see about Atlantis. Yeah, which is really nice. Like,
it reminded me a lot, hilariously enough, of the Avatar. A lot, even the birth, the water birth, beautifully shot from under. And it's interesting because this, from what I got, like this trailer is dealing with death, but also, life. Yeah. And in such a beautiful way, man. Ryan, I think he did a beautiful way at it. Just with this trailer, it looks like he's taking it seriously. His first film was one of those serious MCU films that, you watch and it has a message and it has heart and it has a lot to give. Yeah. And it looks from, just from the vibe that I got from this trailer with the music choice, bleeding in from part one with All Right, Kendrick Lamar at the end. Absolutely great choice. We know that Kendrick, he led the album for the first film. One. So I would love if they continue working with him as a producer, because he was fantastic with the soundtrack choice. But yeah, this was heavy.
Yeah, you see there's also a bit of the almost like the circle of life type situation that you mentioned, where it's like the ending of one thing is the beginning of another, right? And like what was supposed to be their beginning came to like a screeching halt, and now they have to start all over again. You can see that that's what's going on. I'm really interested to see if the Queen's speech, if that was like at a UN or something like that.
Interesting.
Because like it looked like it was either like a press announcement or something like that. My assumption is probably going to be the announcement of T'Challa's death, maybe. It's going to be, we don't know how, because Wakanda did kind of become public, right?
Yeah, they're out there now. So
my concern now is just like, are the vultures going to be circling now that
and that's why Atlantis
the
comes
king
out
and Black Panther is gone?
There's no protector.
Because because like they're kind of in turmoil, because like you got to put your personal feelings aside, and also like, okay, politically we need to make a decision. We need to fill in these shoes. We need to fill in the vacancy that's been left behind. And so I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do. I'm very curious.
I'm pretty excited, man, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. This is just another fantasy of mine. Hey, I asked for Atlantis and I got it, and I'm super excited for it. Now I'm just gonna ask, maybe it becomes true, maybe it doesn't, but we were talking a few days ago. I'm like, look, if there's a specific movie that I would choose from a completely different angle that I don't think a lot of people are expecting to introduce a certain character into this world, would be through Wakanda and Black Panther, and how they often talk about politics. Now we have Wakanda, we have Sokovia. I'm like, what if we get Latveria in this film, and by the end of it, sort of like the first ending in the first film, where you have this UN, gathering, and Wakanda is basically exposed, and T'Challa comes forward about Wakanda, and he tells them, no, we're not a poor country, man. We have a lot of shit to offer to you guys. Actually, a lot of it could help you. I'm wondering if Latveria and his leader, Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom himself, makes an appearance at the ending of this movie, kind of being like, yo, Wakanda, because he's such a seducing leader to his people. We know he's evil, but he's actually quite seducing to his people, and the people of his country, of Latveria, they love Victor Von Doom, right? So it would be interesting to see him kind
he's basically like a dictator.
Yeah, he's a dictator, so it would be interesting to see him come in and kind of want to get his hands on Wakanda tech. That would be interesting if that kind of like, if they leave that in a cliffhanger. I'm just saying it would be a good place to place him, in the political aspect first, then in the cosmic crazy later.
Yeah, I feel like
see him as the depowered Victor Von Doom first. Right. Before,
just if he's part of
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there could definitely be. I'd sense some post-credit potential.
Absolutely,
there.
man. It's the last film of Phase 4. They're gonna have to do some sort of mic drop. It's a lot on their shoulders,
because Fantastic Four was also like officially confirmed.
Yeah.
Release date and everything. So Dr. Doom, it just opens up the door for that.
Yeah, and I feel like every film is gonna start heading towards Kang the Conqueror. And even if, I'm not expecting Black Panther to be this huge multiversal film. I know it's not about that, but I think in the end, Dr. Doom is such an integral part of Secret Wars. That it would be interesting if we start seeing that being, introduced through him little by little, and then starting off with a fresh start on Phase 5. So we'll see where this goes, man. But this trailer looks fantastic. I thought it was great tone, great music, great heart.
Great song choice, I know.
Chadwick forever, our king. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this, man. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching all of the reactions that we've been posting today, because it's going to be a busy Sunday. We're going to have one after the other. So thank you for watching all of them, guys. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know how excited you are about Phase 5, Phase 6, with 2 Avengers movies back-to-back confirmed, guys.
Back-to-back in the same year, dude.
Freaking huge, dude. So that's gonna be the treat that we've all been waiting for. We've been like, when is the next Avengers? When is the next? And now we're getting 2 in the same year.
We're definitely heading towards something
massive,
huge,
massive scale.
But we thought that Endgame was big, and I feel like they're going for something that's even beyond
insane.
That, honestly.
I'm calling it right now. Get ready for Kang Dynasty, man. That's gonna be Infinity War 2.0 times 10.
Oof.
Be ready to get your hearts broken, because
oh my god,
for them to not even wait a year and be like, yeah, we're gonna give these people a heart attack, let's release it the same year in November, only a few months later.
Actually,
for them to do that, I'm like, yeah, a lot of people are gonna die here.
Yeah,
man.
that's a red flag.
A lot of people are gonna die here, dude. When they give you up to a year to relax, it's like, okay, but like just a few months, it's gonna be like,
how bad is it gonna be, dude?
It's gonna be, it's gonna be a wreck.
Catastrophic.
But
proportion.
We're here for it, man. Kang is here. Kang is coming, and he's not gonna pull his punches, man.
No.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.